Hey everyone, so it's Miss Chastity up here, Mark Bratton, and I'm here with you for a few tips today because I didn't really feel like doing makeup. Some days I'm just not in the mood to slap on a face. So today I just wanted to give you some tips, just some quick things that I've discovered within the last month of doing professional shows that really make a difference. And one of those things is you can't shave enough for a show. And I always keep my buzzer, which I think I've showed you guys my buzzer before. It's a beard trimmer. It's for like $40. That's what I start off with when I do my arms, because I only do the top half of my body now, because I use lots of pairs of hose to block out my legs. I don't actually shave my legs anymore. Thank goodness. Ingrown city, honey. Ingrown city. Well, anyway, so the one thing I would always forget on my way to a show, actually, was shaving cream, which I use typical Barbasol. I don't use shave gel. I find that it doesn't cushion the body enough. And then I use a good razor. Is usually something I always have in my drag bag. I actually always keep it in my drag bag, even when I'm not even performing, because I find I forget it all the time. And I need to have one stash of it at home and one stash of it in my bag because I always forget it. And you never know when you get to your show if you need to shave. Especially your face. Because even though you may have gone the whole day smooth, at the end of the day you may still have a 5 o'clock shadow that you do need to get rid of before you put on your makeup. Because your makeup won't lay pretty, and people will clock your beard. Okay, so another tip that I can think of right off the top of my head. If you want to make bracelets, big, beautiful honking bracelets, that would match, these new earrings I just made. Which, never use plastic jewels with E6000. That is a no-no because they go frosty. Like that. They go super frosty. To do a matching bracelet, though, I take either packaging tape or duct tape. They're the same roll. This roll of duct tape's about over with. I get this at dollar store, literally, for like $1. Maybe a little more than $1, but it's still cheap. And I like that I can do cheap. But get a roll empty, and then you can put the roll over your arm, and then just get some E6000 Gym Tack glue at your local Walmart, and some rhinestones at your local Walmart, at least if you want them frosty. If you don't want them frosty, you want to look for glass rhinestones online. And then you will just either paint this black or paint this silver. And paint the inside black or silver because you'll want it to look very basic. And then you'll want to go over with your rhinestones over the entire piece so that you get bracelets. But you need to make one because my bracelets are starting to go missing. I think it's just because I keep on forgetting them. But since it's such a cheap way to do bracelets, you can't go wrong because these are like $4 for this whole thing. I may not actually use these, but we'll see. We'll see how bored I get and decide to get creative. So, but first I need to get either black or silver paint to go over this first before I start me. I need beautiful designs on it. And then what else do I want to share? Oh, if you're having a hard time getting your brows dry, get an old but useful hair dryer. Why I say older is that if it happens to get nabbed by another queen, which can happen, at least you're not out a whole lot of money. Like, go to a rummage sale and get one. This one's from the 80s, so if I get stolen, I'm really not going to care. But if you can spend like $20 on something just to dry your brows over, just to dry them over, if you spend $20 or $30 on something like that, you're going to be heartbroken when it gets stolen or you forget it somewhere. So, another tip. If you want big, beautiful jackets, all you have to do is go to the thrift store. This was like $1. I think literally $1. It fits me beautifully. And then, hold on, I'll show you the result. Go to Walmart and get some sequin glitter fabric, like so, and just cover it on over, and you get beautiful jackets like this. I'm doing one in silver. That's the reason why that one's blank, because I haven't gone and gotten the fabric yet. But what this is what that whole coat's going to be. It's going to be phenomenal when I'm done with it. I'm quite excited. Just hasn't happened yet because I haven't had the money to go get the fabric. But nor have I talked my mom into helping me learn how to cover it. That's the next step, is talking mom into doing it with me, because she gets sensitive about when I do drag stuff. So anyway, not the point of this conversation. And then the last bit of advice would be this I just did today. If you've got a lot of necklaces like me, or are going to be getting a big collection of necklaces like me, they're going to get tangled, they're going to get everywhere, and they're going to be a hot mess, and you're not going to know what to do with it. So get a mug rack at your local hardware store and put that up on the wall, and you can organize away, organize that shit. Because let me tell you, it's a lot more helpful than getting all of it tangled up. Believe me, a lot more helpful. So that was my little quick tips for today. So I hope you enjoyed them. And stay tuned. I may be doing more makeup videos. We'll have to see in the future. It depends on how bored I get. And I will talk to you lovely people later. Toodles!